Tanya Darby, D-A-R-B-Y.
Spell Tanya for me just to be safe.
T-A-N-Y-A.
So, how close did it get?
Pretty close here. You know, I showed up when my brother and my other cousin were with the hose spraying it down and got shovels, and we all just team effort and tried to keep it getting to her house. Luckily though, she cleared out pretty much what she needed to, and otherwise we'd be having a burnt house down right here.
You guys thinking you were gonna have to evacuate, or?
Yeah, we were evacuated. They told us to leave our area. So.
And if you had to get out of here, I mean, there's only one way in, one way out. I mean, was that a concern? You guys have a plan or something?
No plans really. I mean, just go to the casino, pretty much, the hotel area over there. That's where we'd go.
Tony, T-O-N-I, Garcia, G-A-R-C-I-A.
And so we talked to Tanya, but what were you thinking? How bad did it get?
Well, this was my home, and like I was telling her, I left 15 minutes prior to this happening. I was down the hill in Lakeside, got phone calls, came up, and I was really surprised. It was really scary. So it was comforting to know that everybody was on it already, my neighbors, my family, and the fire truck over here was already on it. So, and it was just scary coming up to my house and seeing it, the backyard ablaze. But I was comfortable when I seen all the fire department and my cousins and my family just making breaks and what have you. But yeah, it was pretty scary. Too close for comfort, for sure.
How long have you lived here?
I lived here about 2 years. This was my sister's house. So.
Yeah. Is this the first scare that you've had like this, though?
Here, yes. But I lived down the road with my mom, and we were here for the Cedar fires and all that, so it's just bringing back memories. So, kind of scary, but.
And what do you think of the firemen?
Oh, they're on it. They're awesome. They're heroes. Without them, be probably burnt down.
Explain to me, how'd you spring into action when you got here? Did you grab a hose, or you just sit around and watch Tanya do all the work? Or
no, my cousins were already out here with the hose, but I was just keeping an eye out. Yeah, I was keeping an eye out for flare-ups or whatever, and seeing if there's any like logs or something I can bring like away from. Maybe it would spark or set ablaze. And then when the hose went down, I got the hose.
And what'd you do with it?
Oh, I started putting out little hot spots or smoke and wetting the vegetation that was dry.
And how soon did the firemen respond?
Probably like, I'm not really sure. Like I said, I was 15 minutes behind the fire when it happened. So my cousin said it was like 20 minutes maybe. Yeah, so.
Cool.
At about 11:54 this morning, we received a report of a vegetation fire here on Wildcat Canyon Road. When we arrived at scene, we had multiple fires spanning several miles along 67. In the beginning, we had more than 20 residential structures threatened. Fortunately, with the quick response of multiple agencies from across the county, we were able to keep that fire small to about 15 acres with no homes damaged or destroyed.
11:30 start. So start time was 11:30?
No.
I said 11:30?
I thought I said 11:48.
Oh, 48, sorry. Got it.
As far as kind of like the residents have, a lot of residents have been doing a lot of defensive space. What can you say about like their participation in helping stop the flow of the fire?
As we've seen statewide, the state's in a massive drought. Much of the vegetation that we're responding to is very drought-stricken and very receptive to fires, and that's exactly what we experienced here today. Dead, dying vegetation that's very prone to fire starting. Fortunately, a quick response on the ground and air kept this fire very small, but the day is long ahead.
And as far as you guys are still counting the number of different spots, correct?
Yeah, there were multiple spots along 67 on the east side. As to the number of them, we're still investigating that, and the cause remains under investigation.
Can you help? I guess for us would be your name and rank.
Nick Schuler, SCHULER, Battalion Chief with CAL FIRE.